Ladies and gentlemen, the Western Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic League in the Diocese of Pittsburgh is proud to present to you this non-section game between the Ringgold Rams and your Serra Catholic Eagles. We now ask that everyone please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for our opening prayer in the playing of our national anthem. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, glory be to the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. And now to introduce tonight's starters. First for Ringgold, number 3, Demetrius Butler. Number 5, DeAndre Dotson. Number 11, Nicholas Pecan. Number 22, Jake Pahowick. And number 30, Cameron Halushka. And now your starters for your Serra Catholic Eagles. Number 1, Elijah Ward. Number 3, Joe DeMars. Number 21, Ben Del Rosso. Number 23, Brendan Cooley. And number 33, Nick Almeter. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's contest between Ringgold and Serra Catholic. Ringgold comes in tonight with 4 wins, Serra Catholic with 2. Brendan Cooley, Elijah Ward, Joe DeMoss, Nick Almeter, and Ben Del Rosa to start it off for the Eagles. Tiger Ward has the ball off the tip-off. He's double covered. Throws it over to Almeter. Almeter goes inside to DeMoss. DeMoss back to Ward. Ward puts it up. Off the back of the rim. Rebound collected by Brendan Cooley. Ball free. Almeter gets it back. Finds Del Rosso. Ben brings it over to Elijah. Tiger finds Del Rosso. Del Rosso puts it up. Cooley saves it. Almeter brings it in. Del Rosso with the rebound. Finds Tiger Ward. Ward over to Almeter. Almeter back to Ward. Back to Almeter. Finds Cooley. He's double covered. Back to Almeter. Del Rosso inside to DeMoss. DeMoss puts it up off the backboard. And Ringgold gets the rebound. Number 11, Nicholas Pecan gets the rebound and brings it up coast to coast. Ringgold up 2-0. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Ward to Almeter. Almeter finds Del Rosso. Del Rosso's double team. Loses the handle on the ball. Picked up by Ringgold. Number 5, Mark Thomas's pass is blocked. Number 5, DeAndre Dotson's pass was blocked, and the Eagles regained the ball. Number 22, Jake Pahowick with the foul, his first, team first. Ben Del Rosso to shoot 2. Del Rosso now to shoot his second. 6:44 remaining in the first quarter. Ball up. Del Rosso makes it 2-1. Ringgold trying to be fast-paced. Rebound collected by Demetrius Butler. He's fouled, bringing the ball back up. Fouls on Brendan Cooley. That's the Eagles' first foul. Butler to shoot 2. Butler's first shot is good. 3-1, Ringgold leads. Butler's shot, second shot, nothing but net. And the Rams are now up 4-1. DeMoss over to Ward. Ward back to Allmeter. Allmeter brings it past half court to DeMoss. DeMoss looks for some opening. He's covered by Halushka. Double teamed. Ward gets the ball, tries to bring it himself, and he's going to get. He'll be fouled on Ward. Elijah Ward to shoot 2. Demetrius Butler, first foul. His first. Ringgold second. Tiger Ward to shoot 2. 6:18 remaining in the first quarter. Ward puts it up and good. 4-2. Subs coming in for the Eagles. Ward stays in to shoot his second. Coming in, Dom DeMoss, Mark Harris, Michael Shank, and Ryan Brooks. Phil Osborne comes in for Elijah Ward. Tigers' second shot good. 4-3 now. Score. Pahoek to inbound. He finds Halushka. Halushka over to Dotson. Dotson brings it up. Inside to Pecan. Pecan misses. Brooks gets the rebound, gives to Phil Osborne. Phil Osborne slows things down and gives it over to Mark Thomas. Mark to Dom DeMoss. Inside to Ryan Brooks. Ryan Brooks puts it up. Kisses the back of the rim. Another foul called. It's going to be on the Eagles on the floor. Foul on Phil Osborne, his first, Eagles second of the half. Nicholas Pecan to inbound the pass into Halushka. The Eagles are pressuring. Shank and Osborne come on quick. Halushka gets it back. He's going to throw it over. Almost intercepted by DeMoss, but Butler will then bring it in for an easy layup. 6-3. Ringgold now leads. Mark Thomas to Osborne. Thomas into Brooks. Brooks finds Phil Osborne. Over to Michael Shank. Inside to Ryan Brooks. Ryan Brooks brings it up. Nice give and go by the Eagles. 6-5 now. Pressure again. But Ringgold gets through it. Demetrius Butler. Passes over to number 11, Pecan. His does not fall, and Ryan Brooks gets the rebound. Gives it to Mark Thomas. Back into Ryan Brooks. Outside to Michael Shank now. Phil Osborne in the corner. He's going to drive. Osborne will be called for the travel. (6-5) now. The Rams lead. 5:07 right in the first quarter. Brooks pressuring Halushka. Halushka's going to go all the way, but he's going to get called for travel now. Rams get the ball back to the Eagles now. 6-5. Rams lead. Dom DeMoss to inbound. To Mark Thomas. Back to Dom. Finds Michael Shank. Phil Osborne's going to bring it across over to Mark Thomas. Thomas goes to the top of the key to Dom DeMoss. Dom DeMoss over to the corner to Ryan Brooks. Back to Thomas. Over on the other side to Shank. Shank now waits. He's going to drive. Kicks it back out to Thomas. Finds Dom DeMoss in the corner. He puts it up. And We got a foul on the floor. Michael Shanks first. Eagles third of the half. Demetrius Butler to inbound. He finds Dotson in the corner. He's going to be double teamed. Butler's going to get the ball back. He's going to shoot it up. Michael Shank will get back to break it up. But number 11 for Ringgold gets the ball, and now Dom DeMoss comes down with it. Pecan had it for a second, but Thomas over to DeMoss. Back to Mark Thomas. Mark puts it up. Doesn't fall. Dotson gets the rebound. He kicks it back up to Demetrius Butler. Butler looks for some help over in the corner. Finds Pecan. Gets it over to DeAndre Dotson, but Dotson will get called for the walk. 6-5 still Rams lead. 4:10 remaining in the first quarter. Subs coming in for Ringgold. Number 21, Ryan Pajak coming in. Mark Thomas to Phil Osborne. Tries to kick it to DeMoss. Gets the ball back, however. Thomas has it now. Top of the key, slows things down. Over to DeMoss. DeMoss goes inside. Kicks it back out to Shank. Shank brings it up for a jumper. Puts it in. It kisses the front of the rim, and Demetrius Butler gets the ball. Shoots it over to Dotson. Inside to Bohoic. Ryan Brooks gets called for a foul on the floor. Eagles fourth, Ryan's first. 3:39 remaining in the first quarter. Rams 6, Eagles 5. Dotson to inbound pass. Starters for the Eagles back on the court. Nice pass to Demetrius Butler, and the Rams take a 3-point lead now. Allmeter now. Back to Joe DeMoss. Over center court to Del Rosso. Back to Allmeter. Cooley gets it inside to DeMoss. DeMoss brings it around. Nice move. 8-7 now. The Eagles going to pressure again. Pass over to Lushka. Lushka makes a nice pass inside to Bohoic. And Bohoic lays it in. 10-7 now the Rams lead. 3:06 remaining in the first quarter. Ward now with the ball. Back to Joe DeMoss. Back to Ward. Finds Del Rosso now. Inside to Del Rosso. Ben puts it up. 2:50 remaining now in the first quarter. Rams 10, Eagles 7. Ward with a nice break up. Here comes Tiger. Recovered by Ringgold. Demetrius Butler made a good effort to keep that ball alive, and then Ringgold will call a timeout. 30-second timeout. When we're back, Rams lead the Eagles 10-7. 2:39 remaining in the first quarter. And we're back. Holushka inbounds over to Dotson. Dotson now with the ball to Holushka. Holushka drives. He's going to find Pajak in the corner. Now it's Dotson. Back outside. Ward breaks up the pass. It goes out of bounds. Dotson inbound. Finds Butler. Back to Dotson. He's going to put it up. Doesn't make it smart. Kalusha gets the rebound. Cooley breaks it up, but Ringgold recovers. Now it's kicked back out to Demetrius Butler. Butler's going to get double-teamed by Allmeter and Ward. He finds Dotson. Dotson over the corner to Pajak. He's going to put it up. Doesn't find it. Del Rosso gets the rebound now. Slows things down, gives it back to Joe DeMoss. Brings it past half court. DeMoss over to Del Rosso. He's going to put it up. Doesn't find it. Ward with a nice rebound and puts it back in. 10-9. Ringgold leads. 1:50 remaining in the first quarter. Dotson driving, defended by Cooley, and the Eagles get the ball back. Here comes Joe DeMoss. He's going to be double teamed. Finds Ward in the corner. Elijah thought about travel called on Tiger. 10-9 now is the score. Eagles wholesale change. Mertz, Shank, Dom DeMoss, Ryan Brooks, and Mark Thomas in for the Eagles. Halushka with the ball. Brings it past half court. Finds number 11, Pecan. Back to Pecan. Over to Halushka. He's going to put up a big, deep three. Rebound collected by Dom DeMoss. Eagles bring it up. Mark Thomas finds Jaden Mertz. Mertz called for a travel. 10-9 now, still the score. 1:13 now remaining in the first quarter. Demetrius Butler inbound to Dotson. Eagles back off. They're going to give him half court. Dotson finds Pecan. Over to Halushka. Into Dotson at top. All the way over to Pecan. He puts the shot up. 3. 13-9, the Rams lead. 52 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Mark Thomas now to Jaden Mertz. Mertz goes over to Shank. Shank tries to get to Brooks. Brooks kicks it back over. Looked pretty good. But it doesn't fall, and Ringgold gets the ball back. Nice no-look pass by Butler. Over to number 22, Pahoic, and he lays it in for the layup. 15-9, Rams now lead. 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Thomas saves it for Meenan over and back. Inside to Ryan Brooks. To Mertz. Looked good, but it didn't fall. Shanks tries to get the rebound, but DeAndre Dotson collects it. Kicks it over to Demetrius Butler. He puts it up. Ryan Brooks now with the rebound. Over to Mark Thomas. Nice pass. 3, 2, 1. And Shanks' shot will not fall. The Eagles trail the Ringgold Rams 15-9. The Eagles have 4 fouls to the Rams, 2 going into second quarter action. All right, here we're back for second quarter action. Pecan inbounds the pass to Demetrius Butler. He brings it past half court. Kicks it out to Pete Pajak. Back over to Butler. Butler to Pajak. He's going to put it up. Doesn't find home. Rebound collected by Phil Osborne. He's going to be fouled. Jake Pahoic with the foul. That's his second. That's the Rams' third of the half. Allmeter inbound to Ward. Back to Allmeter. Allmeter back to Ward now. And back over to Allmeter. Gives it to Joe DeMoss. Moss to Allmeter. Better get it over. There we go. Joe DeMoss has the ball now. Inside to Phil Osborne. He kicks it back out to Allmeter. Over to Tiger Ward. Elijah to Phil Osborne. Outside to Joe DeMoss, excuse me. And Joe puts it in. Eagles 11, Rams 15. Pajak over to Dotson, over to Butler. All the way around the horn to Pecan. He goes inside to Dotson. Dotson looks to put it up, and it's in. (17-11) now. The Rams lead the Eagles. Ringgold calls a full timeout. 7:03 remaining in the second quarter. We'll be right back. And we're back. Joe DeMoss finds Elijah Ward. He's double-teamed immediately. Over to Allmeter. Back to Joe DeMoss. Inside to Brendan Cooley. Cooley's going to drive. Puts up hook. DeMoss gets the rebound and puts it in. 13-7. The Eagles now trail the Rams. Osborne gets the rebound off to the Butler. Aaron shot. Allmeter now over to DeMoss. DeMoss slows things down. Finds Phil Osborne. Osborne puts it up. Gets the top of the rim, but he gets his own rebound. Phil gets it over to Allmeter. Allmeter over to Elijah Ward. Tiger's going to drive. Off the top and foul on the floor. Brendan Cooley, the foul, his second, team fifth. And Dotson will bring it back over to Demetrius Butler. He'll bring it across half court. Butler over to Pecan. Pecan over to Butler. Butler gets double teamed. He's going to get it back over to Pecan. He's going to put up a three, but doesn't fall. Elijah Ward gets the rebound. Here comes Tiger. Over to DeMoss. DeMoss puts it up. In and out. And they say the Eagles touched it last. Ringgold will get the ball back. Number 22, Jake Bahoa, comes back in the game for the Rams. Demetrius Butler brings the ball up. Butler over to Halushka. Halushka over to Dotson. Dotson kicks it back out to Butler. Butler surveys the land. Finds Halushka. Over to Pecan. He drops the ball, but he gets it back over to Dotson. Dotson tries to sneak it inside to Bahoic, but the Eagles break up the pass. 5:20 remaining in the second quarter. Rams 17, Eagles 13. Number 24, Wyatt Nicklow to enter the game for the Rams. Dotson with the ball. Inbounds it over to Butler. Butler drives, tries to get, but gets caught up by Mark Thomas. Back out to Butler. Butler over to Pecan. Inside to Dotson. Dotson. Dotson hoops is going to count, and the foul will be to Dom DeMoss, his first, The Eagles 6th. 19-13 the score. Rams lead with 5:06 remaining in the second quarter. Dotson's shot is up, and Del Rosso will get the ball. Del Rosso over to Brooks. Tries to feed it inside to Del Rosso, but it's broken up by Pecan. He's going to get it inside to Butler. Butler's going to drive and lay in a layup. 21-13. Rams lead. 4:46 remaining second quarter. Here comes Mark Thomas. Over in the corner to Del Rosso. Inside to DeMoss. He got Jaden Mertz. No one there. Nice pass. 21-15. The Rams lead now. 4:36 remaining in the second quarter. Number 11, Nicholas Pecan. Hoop is going to count. Mertz. Jaden Mertz will be called for the foul. It's his first. And now in the bonus. Pecan shot up. And it's in. Rams 24, Eagles 15. Mark Thomas going to slow things down. Kicks the ball over to Del Rosso. Eagles pass broken up by Ringgold. And they will retain possession. DeMoss gets it over to Del Rosso. Del Rosso over to Brooks. Brooks is going to drive. Nice move by Ryan, and the Eagles move to 17. 4:13 remaining in the second quarter. Dotson drives. Mertz gets the rebound. Mertz is going to be fouled on the floor. Pahoek called for the foul. That's going to be his third of the game, and Ringgold's fourth. 4:05 remaining in the second quarter. Mark Thomas now will bring up for the Eagles. He finds Jaden Mertz. Mertz over to Thomas. Thomas gets it past half court. Mertz open. Inside to DeMoss. Over to Ryan Brooks. Brooks going to drive. Ryan will be called for a travel. And now Dotson will bring it up for the Rams. 3:43 the second quarter. Butler has the ball now. He drives, puts it up. Brooks gets the rebound. He looks for Del Rosso, but it's intercepted by Dotson. Dotson gets it back to Butler, and the Rams now take a 9-point lead. 3:21 remaining in the second quarter. Mark Thomas with the ball. Thomas over to Mertz. Wyatt Nicklow called for the foul for Ringgold. His first, the Rams' fifth. Brooks with the ball now. He finds Mark Thomas. Over to DeMoss. DeMoss to Mark. Mark has Mertz open. Finds him. Inside to Brooks. Brooks is going to drive. And he's fouled. Ryan Brooks to shoot two. 2:57 remaining in the game. 2:57 in the second quarter. Demetrius Butler called for the foul. Brooks to shoot two. First shot hits the back of the rim. Number 22, Pahoek, back in the game for the Rams. 2:57 remaining. Brooksy shot, second shot, but Del Rosso gets the rebound, puts it back in. The Eagles pull within 7 now. 26-19 the score. Halushka for the three. He finds it. Rams take a 10-point lead now. Mark Thomas over to Jaden Mertz. Mertz over to Del Rosso. Del Rosso finds Mertz. Mertz saves the ball, gives it over to Brooks. Brooks over to DeMoss. DeMoss thinks about it, pulls the ball down and walks. Ringgold will get the ball back. 29-19, 2:27 remaining in the second quarter. Nicholas Pecan, 2, inbound the pass. Kicks it out to Demetrius Butler. Butler's broken up by Mark Thomas, but Butler will retain. He'll get it over to Dotson. Dotson looks for a way in. He's blocked by DeMoss. Back over to Butler. Butler puts up a jumper. And the Rams now lead 31-19, 2:03 remaining in the second quarter. Elijah Ward now with the ball over to Mertz. Mertz to Brooks. Brooks is going to drive. Puts it up. Doesn't fall. And number 11, Pecan gets the rebound. He'll kick it over to Butler. Butler puts it up. And Jaden Mertz gets the rebound. Mertz over to Thomas. Thomas drives. He'll get called for the walk. 1:38 remaining in the second quarter. 31-19 now. Demetrius Butler now with the ball. Brings it past half court. Over to Dotson. Nice pick set by Pahoek. Dotson tries to get it back to Pahoek, but ball goes out of bounds. And it appears the Eagles touched it last. Dotson inbound. 1:21 remaining in the second quarter. Dotson's pass is broken up. DeMoss will take it. He got Mertz wide open. Mertz lays it in. 31-21 now. The Rams lead. 1:13 remaining in the second quarter. Pecan puts up a long three. Dotson gets a rebound, but can't put it back up. And Mark Thomas will have the ball now for the Eagles. Over to Elijah Ward. Tiger looks into Mertz. Mertz puts it up. In and out of the rim. Halushka with the rebound. Halushka over to Butler. Butler back out to Halushka. Put up another one. Eagles can't come down with the rebound. Now Dotson drives. He puts it over to Pecan. Now the score 33-21, 25 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Mark Thomas. Kicks it out to DeMoss. DeMoss puts it up. Can't find it. Halushka gets the rebound. Halushka broke his pass, broken up by Tiger Ward. Ward's called for double dribble. 9.5 remaining in the second quarter. Rams up 33-21. Pecan with the ball. Over to Butler. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rams called for the travel. 33-21 the score. 2.3 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Jaden Mertz is going to inbound. Mertz goes long. DeMoss is going to get the ball and he'll be fouled. With 0.1 second remaining in the second quarter. DeMoss' first shot does not fall. There we go. DeMoss to shoot his second shot, 0.1 seconds remaining. Ball up, and that'll be the half. The Eagles trail the Rams 33-21. All right, and we're back for second half action. The Rams lead the Eagles 33-21. DeMoss into Cooley. Cooley over to Mertz. Side to Cooley. Three in the key called. Eagles. And the Rams will get the ball back. Dotson now with the ball. Slowing things down. Surveys the court. Looks for a little help from Nicklow. Finds Butler. Dotson's going to go back inside. Rebound collected by Joe DeMoss. He'll bring it up court. Over to Mertz. Into Ward. Ward puts it up. And the Rams will get the ball back. 7:09 remaining in the third quarter. Dotson will bring the ball up for the Rams. Gets it over to Picon. Back to Dotson. Over to Halushka. Dotson now looks for a way inside. Kicks it out to Picon. Picon gets double teamed. Finds Dotson. Loses the handle on the ball, and the Eagles will get it back. Mark Thomas coming into the game for the Eagles. And Eagles will have the ball. Dotson inbound over to Halushka. Halushka drives. Ball falls in. Rams 35, Eagles 21, 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Joe DeMoss with the ball now. Over to Mark Thomas. Mark back to DeMoss. Moss gets it over to Brooks. Brooks puts up a jumper. Rebound collected by Nicklow. Over to Picon to Dotson. Dotson goes inside to Picon. Picon drives, gets his own rebound, kicks it back outside to Butler. Butler over to Halushka. Halushka gets called for the travel. 6:09 remaining. Rams lead 35-21. Joe DeMoss inbounds to Mark Thomas. Thomas gets double teamed but finds Joe DeMoss. DeMoss kicks it out to Mertz. Mertz puts it up. 3! Eagles pull within 11 now. 35-24, 5:50 remaining in the third quarter. Butler with the ball now. He's guarded by Mark Thomas. Kicks it over to Nicklow. Nicklow over to Picon. Picon inside to Dotson. Dotson puts it up, and it falls. 5:30 remaining. Rams 37, Eagles 24. Mark Thomas over to DeMoss. DeMoss will bring it past half court. He's going to drive. Puts up a jumper. Hits the backboard, and Nicklow will come down with the ball. Nicklow over to Dotson. Dotson lays in the ball. Eagles call a timeout. 39-24, Rams lead. 5:11 remaining in the third quarter. And we're back. 5:11 remaining in the third quarter. 39. Rams have 39. Eagles 24. Jaden Mertz to inbounds. Mark Thomas is going to get pressured immediately. His pass back to Mertz gets blocked out of bounds by Demetrius Butler, and the Eagles will retain the ball. Mertz will take it over. Inbound. Finds Mark Thomas. Brooks is open inside. Gets it to him. Brooks is covered. Loses the handle. Gets the ball back. Timeout called by Coach Corso. 30-second timeout. 5:01 remaining in the third quarter. Rams 39, Eagles 24. And we're back. The Moss inbounds over to Brooks. Brooks looks for some help outside. Knocked out of bounds by Pahoek. Eagles retain the ball. The Moss to Brooks. Brooks drives all the way in. Nice move, Ryan. 39 now, 26. Butler inside to Dotson. Dotson puts it up, and it finds home. 41-26, the Rams lead. 4:40 remaining in the third quarter. Thomas over to Ward. Ward puts up a jumper. Doesn't find home, and the Ringgold gets the rebound. It's Butler, broken up by Jaden Mertz, and the Eagles come back. Mertz gets double teamed, looks for some help, finds Mark Thomas. Mark slows it up. Goes inside to Brooks. Beautiful give and go, but it doesn't. Brooks' layup does not find the hoop. And Dotson will bring it back up for Ringgold. Kicks it all the way over the corner for Lushka, and he'll put up a three. 44-26, Ringgold now leads. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Thomas brings it past half court. Foul on the court. Dotson's second of the game. Ringgold's first of the half. Subs coming in for Serra. Cooley, Allmeter, Shank. Ward and Brooks remain in the game. Allmeter to inbound. Over to Tiger Ward. Ward defines Shank. Shank drives, puts it up, doesn't find, gets his own rebound. Outside to Ward now. Elijah puts it up, and it goes in. 44-28 now, the Eagles trail Ringgold. 3:39 remaining in the third quarter. Foul on the floor. Foul called on Michael Shank, his second. Eagles first of the half. Mertz comes in for Ward. Dotson on the inbound. Kicks out to Halushko. Put up a two at the top of the key. Pahoek gets the rebound, back to Halushka. Halushka now over to Butler. Butler will slow things down. Kicks it over to Pecan. Back to Halushka. Now to Demetrius Butler. Butler puts up a jumper. Double teamed and doesn't find the rim. Cooley will get the rebound. Shank brings it back up. He's going to find Mertz. Back to Cooley. Cooley outside to Brooks. Brooks puts it up. It's offline. Pahoek gets the rebound. Pecan drives, and he will be fouled. Foul on Jaden Mertz, his second of the game. Eagles second of the half. Pecan to shoot 2. First shot up. Back of the rim and doesn't fall. Subs coming in for the Rams. Number 13, Ngadi. And number 21, Pajak. Con second shot. Cooley with the rebound. Here comes Shank. Michael driving. Kicks it back outside to Mertz. Mertz slows things down. Jaden's going to drive. Pajak breaks up the play. He tries to get it to Cooley, but the pass is deflected and intercepted by DeAndre Dotson. Cooley called for the foul, his third, the Eagles' third of the half. Coming in now, Joe DeMoss and Mark Thomas. Number 11, Nicholas Pecan to inbound the pass over to Dotson. Dotson inside to Nicolo. Back outside now to Pecan. Brooks gets the rebound. Finds Mark Thomas. Foul on the floor on the Eagles. Ryan Brooks called for the foul. Brooks is second. Eagles fourth of the half. Number 23, Jacob Davis in for the Rams. Halushka over to Butler. Butler inside. Back out to Halushka. Over to Dotson. Dotson finds Butler. Butler looks to shoot, but pulls it back down. He's double teamed. Kicks it back out to Halushka. He sends it into Jacob Davis. And Davis will be called for the walk. 1:53 remaining. Eagles will trail the Rams 44-28. One foul on the Rams for the half. The Eagles have 4. Mark Thomas inbound for the Eagles. Over to Tiger Ward. Finds Tiger Ward. Elijah looks for a way around Dotson. Slows it down. Gets a pick from Ryan Brooks. Inside to Ryan. Ryan will put up a jumper. Can't find the... Cooley breaks it up. Butler comes up with the ball. He'll be fouled. Brendan Cooley called for the foul. Excuse me. Pass inside to Jacob Davis. Goes out of bounds. (24) Nicolo and 11 Pecan re-enter for the Rams. Ward inbounds over to Thomas. Thomas to Mertz. Mertz back to Thomas. Thomas inside to Ryan Brooks. He puts it up, and it's in. 44-30 now, the Rams lead. 1:05 remaining in the third quarter. Halushka with the ball. All the way over to DeAndre Dotson. He puts up a long three. Cooley gets the rebound, and he's going to get fouled. Nicholas Pecan called for the foul. That's his first. Ringgold second of the half. Ward inbound to Mark Thomas. 58 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Mertz over to Cooley. Cooley to Thomas. Thomas is going to get double teamed. He's going to drive around. Mark kicks it back out to Jaden Mertz. Can't find it, but Brooks gets a nice rebound. Puts it up. Ball's up. Cooley called for the foul on the court. That's his 4th. Eagles' 6th of the half. All right, here we go. Demetrius Butler now with the ball for the Rams. Over to number 5, Dotson. Dotson finds 24, Nicklow. He'll be fouled on the court. Phil Osborne called for the foul. That's his 2nd, team 7th. In the bonus, Ringgold to shoot, 1-1. First shot up, rebounded by Mark Thomas. Thomas finds Joe DeMoss. DeMoss kicks it over to Mertz. Mertz gets double teamed, but he finds Phil Osborne. Osborne's going to drive, puts it up, and he'll be fouled on his shot. A foul called on Nicholas Pecan, his 2nd. Ringgold's 3rd. Phil Osborne to shoot 2. 18 seconds remaining. Ringgold leads 44-30. Osborne's first shot, nothing but net, 44-31. Osborne's second shot looks good too. 44-32. Ryan Brooks wanted to re-enter the game for Phil Osborne. Demetrius Butler inbounds to DeAndre Dotson. Dotson being guarded by Thomas. Dotson tries to drive. Ryan Brooks called for a foul. That'll be his 4th of the game. Eagles' 8th of the half. 5.7 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ringgold leads 44-32. Dotson to shoot his first. Hits the front of the rim. Dotson's second shot doesn't find. And Ringgold will get the ball back. Pecan to inbound. He goes over to Pahoek. Pahoek back to him. Puts it up, and Ward will get the rebound, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. The Eagles trail the Rams 32-44. Eagles have 8 fouls this half. The Rams 3. We'll return shortly. And we're back. Halushka to inbound for the Rams. Over to Dotson. Dotson brings it past half court. He's guarded by Mark Thomas. Dotson finds Butler. Elijah Ward's all over him. Ward gets help from Thomas. Butler kicks it inside for Dotson. And his layup finds home. 46-32. Ward over to Thomas. Thomas over to Ward. Ward to Mertz. To Allmeter. Inside to DeMoss. Joe DeMoss looks for a path inside. And he'll be fouled on his shot. Jake Pahoic called for the foul, his fourth. Ringgold fourth of the half. Joe DeMoss to shoot 2. 7:27 remaining in the game. Ringgold 46, Eagles 32. Wyatt Nicklow entering the game for the Rams. DeMoss' second shot. It's good. 46-33 now. Over to Halushka. Halushka goes back to Butler. Butler loses the handle, but Pecan picks it up over to Halushka. Dotson puts up a 3 off the front of the rim. Here comes Mark Thomas. He's going to take it all the way. Nice little layup, and the Eagles pull within 11. 46-35, Ringgold leads. 7:04. Dotson may try to find Pecan. Pecan wasn't looking. The ball goes out of bounds. The Eagles will get the ball back. 7:03 remaining. Pajak comes in for Dotson. All metered inbound. All meter to Mark Thomas. He brings it past half court. He got Mertz to the right. Finds Mertz. Back over to Mark. All the way over to Tiger Ward in the corner. And Pajak is going to bump Mertz. Foul on Pajak, his first. Rams 5th of the half. All meter now to inbound. Over to Mark Thomas. Brings it past half court. Over to DeMoss. DeMoss is going to drive. And he'll be fouled. Pajak called for his second foul. That's his second, team 6th. DeMoss will shoot 2. Moss's first is good, and the Eagles pull within 10. Here comes DeMoss's second. And it's good. The Eagles now down 9, 46-37, 6:41. Dotson with the ball. Kicks it back to Butler. Butler over to Halushka. Back to Butler. He's going to get double teamed. He's going to find Dotson. Dotson back to Butler. Butler inside. Blocked or intercepted by Tiger Ward, and then Tiger Ward, and he gets it over to Mertz. Mertz goes for a long pass over Mark Thomas's head, and Ringgold will get the ball back. 6:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Rams 46, Eagles 37. Demetrius Butler now. Halushka now. Over to Pecan. Back to Butler, into Pecan. Pecan gets blocked. Over to Dotson. Quickly double teamed. Butler puts up a jumper. Nice shot, and it goes. Rams take a timeout as they take the 11-point lead now, 48-37, 5:50 remaining in the game. Tiger Ward to inbound to Mark Thomas. Mark's going over to Jaden Mertz. Mertz back to Ward. Back to Mertz. Over to Thomas. Now Jaden Mertz, he's going to put up a three. Off. And 24, Nick Lowe gets the rebound. Butler brings it up. Butler over to Halushka. Back to Butler. Finds Dotson. Back to Butler now. Working the perimeter, the Rams. Rams killing a little clock here. Butler has the ball. Ward's going to come up on him. Halushka tries to get inside, but Jaden Mertz steps in front of it and steals the ball. Here come the Eagles. Mark Thomas now. 4:49 remaining. Rams lead 48-37. Over to Mertz. Mertz inside to Brooks. Brooks moves. Bank is open. 4:38 remaining. And the Eagles pull within 9 now. Over to 3. Butler puts it up. Rebound collected by Brooks. Thomas has it now. Puts up a jumper. No. And Halushka gets the ball. Dotson now with the ball. Dotson finds Butler. Butler into the corner to pick on. Back now to Dotson. Butler getting double teamed. He finds Halushka. He's going to get fouled. Ryan Brooks, that'll be his 5th, and he will be out of the game. Brendan Cooley comes in. Halushka to shoot 1-1. Brendan Cooley will come in for Brooks as he leaves the game. 3:52 remaining. Rams up 48-39. Brendan Cooley will get the rebound as Halushka's first shot doesn't fall. Joe DeMoss looking for some help. Kicks it back out to Jaden Mertz. Mertz thinks about shooting, but then comes inside. He's getting double teamed. Coach Corso calls a timeout. 3:39 remaining in the game. Eagles down 48-39. Get the ball back from after the timeout. Eagles with 9 fouls. The Rams with 6. Joe DeMoss to inbound. Looking for some help. Kicks it out to Jaden Mertz. Mertz calls for Cooley to come to it. Cooley will be fouled on the floor. And that'll be on Jake Pahoic. That'll be his 5th. And he will be out of the game. 24, Wyatt Nicklow will come in for him. Brendan Cooley will shoot 1-1, as that was Ringgold's 7th of the half. 3:33 remaining, 48-39 the Rams lead. Cooley makes his first. Eagles pull within 8. Cooley's second is up, and it's good. The Eagles now down by 7, 48-41, 3:33 remaining in the game. Butler over to Dotson. Mertz and DeMoss pin, and a jump ball called on Pecan and Mertz, and the Eagles had the possession arrow. Eagles will get the ball back. 3:23 remaining now. Mark Thomas now brings it up over past half court, gives to Ward, hits the back of the and Cooley knocks it out, going for the rebound. Ringgold gets the ball back, 48-41. 3:12 now. Ward and DeMoss. Mertz breaks up the pass. Intended for Halushka. Halushka now will inbound. Ringgold calls a 30-second timeout. 3:04 remaining. Rams have the ball, 48, Eagles 41. The officials confer with the scorebook. Everything is good. And Dotson will inbound. He finds Butler. 3:02 remaining in the game now. He's covered by Ward. Ward reaches in. He's called for the foul on the floor. That's Elijah Ward's first. And that moves him into the double bonus. The Rams will shoot 2. 2:57 remaining. 2 shots. Demetrius Butler's first shot hits the back of the rim. It was Butler's second shot, and it finds home. Belushka called for a foul. That's his appears a foul was called on Alushka, and then the refs are now conferring. So the last basket did not count. The foul was during the shot. Therefore, the Eagles and will shoot 1-1. Here comes Cooley. His first shot is good. And Cooley to shoot his second. Rebound collected by Butler. Butler over to Pecan. Eagles down by 6 now. Halushka now with the ball. Mark Thomas and Ward come up. Ball deflected by Mertz. Cooley gets it. DeMoss can't handle the pass. Halushka to inbound. Over to Dotson. 48-42 the Rams lead. 2:40 remaining. Yeah, and there it is. So Butler's pass over to Halushka can't be handled. It goes out of bounds, and the Eagles will get the ball back. 2:36 remaining now. Mertz to inbound. Mertz to Tiger Ward. Ward back to Mertz. Back now to Ward. Little give and go. Ward and Mertz. Thomas comes back to help. Thomas into DeMoss. Joe DeMoss drives. And Joe will be fouled on the shot, it appears. Foul on Nick Lowe. That's his second, the 9th for the Rams. DeMoss to shoot 2. Next Rams foul will put them in the double bonus. 48-42, 2:23 remaining. Moss's first, nothing but net. Eagles pull within 5. DeMoss's second shot now. And it doesn't find. Nick Lowe gets the rebound and kicks it over to Butler. Butler's double teamed quickly. Gets it over to Dotson. Dotson over to Nick Lowe. Nick Lowe back to Butler. Butler's going to drive. He puts up a jumper. Doesn't find home, but Nick Lowe get another rebound. Thomas goes for it, but Butler gets it back over to Pecan. Butler finds Dotson. 2 minutes remaining now. In the corner, back. Cooley will be called for his 5th, and Brendan Cooley will be out of the game. $1:58 now remaining in the game. Number 11, Nicholas Pecan fouled. He will now shoot 2. Eagles down 5, 48-43. Nick Allmeter enters the game for Cooley. In and out. Shooting his second shot. Gone second shot, nothing but net, and the Rams move back to 6. 6 ahead. 1:57 remaining now. Ward back to DeMoss. Rams are pressuring. They get it to Tiger Ward. Ward over to Mertz. Mertz puts it up. Free! Eagles within 3 now. Coach Corso calls a timeout. Full timeout. 1:46 remaining. Rams up 49. Eagles 46. And we're back, 1:46 remaining in the game. Eagles only down 3 now. Allmeter, Joe DeMoss, Mark Thomas, Tiger Ward, and Jaden Mertz in for the Eagles. Cooley and Ryan Brooks have fouled out. And number 22, Jake Pahoek, has fouled out for the Rams. Butler impounds to Dotson, 1:45 remaining. Butler over to Pecan. Pecan brings it up past half court. He gives it to Lushka. Lushka puts up a jumper and finds home. Rams take a 5-point lead now, 51-46. Joe DeMoss is getting pressured. Halushka gets the steal, and then on the return, Joe DeMoss called for the foul. That's his first. In the double bonus, Ringgold shoots 2. Here comes Halushka to shoot them. 1:24 remaining. Rams up 51-46. Lushka's first shot good, 52-46. Lushka's second shot good as well, 53-46. Now the Rams lead, 1:22 remaining. All meter over to Ward. Elijah. Halushka called for the foul.
Maybe number 5.
Ward to shoot. Ward's first shot, good, 53-47 now. The Eagles trail the Rams. Ward in. Shank coming in for Mark Thomas. $1:16 remaining. Eagles down 5. Dotson finds Halushka. He's triple teamed. Back to Dotson. Dotson's looking for a way out. He's going to find Butler. Butler over to Nicklo. Nicklo fouled by Jaden Mertz. That's Mertz' third, I'm sorry. And Wyatt Nicklo to shoot 2. 1:09 remaining. Nicklo's first shot is good. Mark Thomas comes back in for Shank. Second shot is good as well. The Rams now take a 7-point lead. Harris to Ward. Ward tries for DeMoss, finds him to Mertz in the corner. Mertz's 3 comes off the rim. And Mertz going for the ball. Appears he was fouled. Nicklo's called for the foul on the Rams. Jaden Mertz to shoot 2. 1 minute exactly remaining in the game. Mertz's first shot good. Eagles now trail by 6. Mertz's second shot. Doesn't find home. Eagles touched it. Dotson now. To inbound the pass. He's looking for Nicklo. Shank called for the foul on Nicklo. Nicklo to shoot 2. 55 seconds remaining in the game. Eagles down 6, 55-49. Nicklaus' first shot's up and hits the front of the rim. Joe DeMoss comes back in for Shank. Nicklaus' second shot is in. The Eagles down by 7. All meter to Thomas. Thomas can't take the pass. Dotson will get the ball back. Dotson in the Butler, and now the Rams take a 9-point lead. Thomas looking for a 3. Here go all meter to Ward. Ward puts it up. Hits the rim and out. Ringgold called for the travel. 35.4 remaining. Ringgold leads 58-49. Joe DeMoss inbound. Moss finds Mertz. 31 seconds remaining. Mertz to Thomas. Thomas puts up a 3. 3! Timeout called by the Eagles. 58-52 now. 23.9 seconds remaining in the game. We're back out of the timeout. The Eagles are out of timeouts now. 58-52. Ringgold leads, 23.9 remaining. Butler throws it all the way down for Dotson. He appeared to touch it last. And the Eagles will get the ball back. 23.7 remaining now. All metered inbound. Allmeter finds Elijah Ward. Back to Allmeter. Allmeter's pass deflected by number 11, Pecan. He'll lay it in for a layup. Thomas brings it up. Back up. He puts up a 3. Doesn't find home. 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Eagles made a valiant effort. Came very close, within 3 points at one point, but came up short towards the end. And the Rams will win 60-52. We will be back in action tomorrow when the Eagles will take on the Northgate, JV at 6 o'clock, and varsity at 7:30. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.